back at it again with the gang.
Gang.
Gang, you know?
We smoking.
Gang. This motherfucker always the quietest, bro. I don't get it, bro. And then when we get to the crib, he the loudest.
He's going off. Full throttle.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing today, my man?
Man, I'm blessed. We get back in episode 15, bro. This is
bro. This
the
shit's
legendary
quick.
pivotal point. 5 more episodes. And then
Season 2.
Season 2.
I know we're gonna take a little break in between that shit, but
It'll be like a month.
yeah, season 2 will be nice, bro.
Give us some Christmas time.
Yeah.
Even though it's not gonna be like real Christmas for me necessarily. Like I don't really celebrate Christmas all like how everybody else does, I guess. Like I do it my own way.
Yeah.
Cause that's what I want it to be. I don't want it to be following the pagan rituals that got converted into all this consumerism and all this other shit. Like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out and buy a bunch of shit just cause society tells me to. If
Yeah,
I'm gonna buy
facts,
some shit
bro.
for you, it's gonna be on like terms in my time when I'm,
No, definitely. I feel that, bro.
trying to do it and shit.
I feel like the holidays is for you to kind of create, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, they're the days out of the year, you know what I mean? And like most people follow them and shit. But bro, you can create a holiday on any day.
Yeah.
You can create a holiday on a Tuesday, next Tuesday,
Facts.
for whatever.
A lot of people have done that successfully, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There are fucking so many goddamn holidays. I don't know what the fuck, how in the, like, I still am figuring out there's new ones every fucking day, bro. I'm just like, what in the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Just like appreciation days and fucking do this today or some shit. Just little holiday shits, bro. It's weird.
What is
you
this,
looking
bro?
at?
That's the animal cookies.
Damn. Oh, you heard that snap? Did y'all hear that snap? Hold on.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, bro,
that's
that
a
shit.
bud.
That shit low-key
just
smells
snapped.
like you remember Eagle Scout smells like Fruity Pebbles type of shit,
Yeah.
like Fruit Loops. Yeah.
It's more cheesy, kind of.
Yeah. It's nice though. It's like sweet though.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, is it sticky? Let me
Yeah, it's got a nice stick to it.
see. Ooh.
Yeah, that shit stuck to my thumb.
Okay.
I'm just breaking it up.
Can't wait to roll this shit up.
Where'd you get that, bro?
I got that at the home place, man.
Oh, the home
Yeah.
home base.
Home base.
Our home base project. That's what's up. Shit, where, bro? I didn't get shit today.
Nah, yeah. Every time I do the flower photos, Squad lets me get to keep
Oh, okay.
one,
That's what's up.
and this is the one I chose. Usually I get to get a top flight, but
Yeah,
we
We lack.
it's whatever.
we doing it right.
But-
Gotta get it
It's
right.
grown by Golden Bloom though, right?
yeah, bro. Golden Bloom, yeah.
They're fire. They kill
they've
it.
done a couple ones that I like, but I feel like this. If I had to choose one strain, I'm like they did this proper.
Yeah,
It'd be this one.
I agree.
I tried to get behind Golden Pink, but it was a little too like myrcene or something, like some
Mhm.
peppery in there. You know what I mean? Whatever that is, I could be completely wrong right now.
That's
The peppery is a
caryophyllene.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
Caryophyllene.
caryophyllene.
Caryophyllene. I say it
Whatever that
different
is.
way.
Yeah, it's like peppery, bro, and I don't really fuck with that, bro. But
Yeah.
I'm finding that a lot everywhere like
For me,
lately. There's a lot of that terp going around in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of that, and I think it's just because that's the one that puts you in the couch, right?
It can.
Myrcene.
Myrcene's the one usually. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But it just depends because your body's endocannabinoid system will react totally different probably to
Dude.
caryophyllene than, and there's beta, there's alpha, there's others
Yeah.
besides just regular caryophyllene on top of that.
So
That's what's cool. That's cool because even
got
like
terps.
we could like educate the people, but you can educate me right now too. you
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? And that's what I think. I think that's cool. Been cool. Like from the jump of this whole podcast is like we've been able to like it's corny, but we like it's full circle, bro. We've completed like if we could together create one personality, I feel like we'd be a
Yeah.
killer.
Yeah,
dude.
facts. We're doing it really well, I feel like, in the sense of just forming those ideas and the knowledge that we have within each other, like, to be more solid. And then, in turn, all the people that are listening to this and shit right now get to get that experience and knowledge from us, you know?
Yeah, facts, bro.
And that's a wrap, bro.
That's one
It's
thing
solid.
that is being informative.
Yeah.
You feel me? I think
Definitely. Education is key, bro.
It keeps the
mind.
keeps the people going.
Yeah.
It keeps the people going.
It keeps the people going. It's provocative.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, bro. It's cool though, cause like how terps work and shit. Because the myrcene for you, like it may like most people they get the kind of chill vibes or kind of it helps with insomnia, I believe, and a couple other things. But if you have a different endocannabinoid system where maybe you smoke sativas and you feel like you're about to be out, you know what I'm saying? That sativas, you know, mainly, not all the time, most of the time, I found they'd have like more limonene and pinene and caryophyllene, different things like that.
They're all citrusy, and when I taste that citrus, I know it's like 9 times out of 10 is sativa.
Right, exactly, and that's how most people can, you know, from those terps get that energy or get that boost in elevated mood or whatever the fuck, and that's where like the myrcene and you know, linalool and terpenoline, a few other ones. They're just really dominant in the indicas most of the time, which help with like getting your ass stuck on the couch if you smoke indicas and that happens. But if you hit a myrcene dominant fucking strain and you're used to fucking something or whatever and your body reacts differently, you might be up for fucking hours, bro.
That's a sad thing, bro. When you don't know what you're smoking.
Yeah, but
That's
it's also
a sad thing.
It's also not just dependent on what people are calling, you know, when you walk into the bud tender or whatever, like, oh, sativa hybrid. Like, no. That don't matter, bro.
We was just talking
it does, but it doesn't, you know?
We was just talking about how, like, we're about to go out to North Carolina in December and shit. And, like, I was like, dude, we're not going to be able to go to a dispensary.
Right?
We're just going to get whatever somebody tells us it is type shit, bro. The homie says it's fucking Blue Dream. You know what I mean? It's, I guess.
It's probably Blue Dream, bro.
I mean, it might be.
Might be. Yeah, wait.
That's what it is. It's
Hold
some of that
on.
might
What
be.
about it's that
If they tell me
that
this
purple
be.
magic wing?
Yeah.
Purple magic dragon's wing.
stupid,
Some
bro.
stupid
Bro, I
shit.
remember back in the day, bro. Don't get me started. We used to make names up.
Everybody
We used to
still
see
do
some
shit.
that shit look gassy, boy. That's some shit right there. We gotta come up with something dummy.
Yeah, bro. That's funny though. But yeah, it's crazy because we get to have that education and access to that knowledge now, you know. Whereas prior, as where you're going to, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina and shit, you don't have that access to that knowledge. Your people can't get the fucking understanding. They have to go through the internet or go to other sources, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, you were here. My brother came out here, bro, and he was just blown away, man.
Yeah, bro.
He was just learning about terpenes and learning about, like, 'cause he has anxiety and shit, so it's, like, cool for him to learn about, like, what would help with his anxiety and shit like that. And so it was just neat, bro. The whole experience, to see somebody, like, experience that for their first time
Yeah.
is so much more gratifying than you experiencing it for your first time, I'll tell you that.
Definitely. It's seeing yourself through the other lens of the other, you know, and being able to really get that experience or feeling again, but maybe double or triple times the effect.
Yeah.
I feel that, bro. What's cool, too, is kind of the same thing with tourists and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that's so great about this is it can bring so many different people into our state and that allow them to want to explore it and want to explore the educational benefits and recreational benefits if that ever becomes a thing, you know? But
Which it
regardless,
most likely will.
and medicinal benefits. Well, yeah, exactly. But it's just like, bro, why would you limit your people to this information and knowledge? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because most people don't have that shit. Most people don't have this right now that we're being able to do and get access to. So
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
super happy that we're
And
able to do this.
as big as the cannabis industry is, you'd be surprised how minimal people are actually in it.
Yep.
You'd think it's fat, you know what I mean? There's hella people, but in comparison to the entire state, we're still kind of small.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. So,
There's dispensaries all over the fucking place.
right.
But boy, in other medicinal states, bro, or even recreational states, I guarantee you it's like 3 times more than what we have here.
Yeah. It's crazy because a lot of states that are doing rec and stuff right now, they don't have laws and shit that we have, you know? And that's what people don't
Oklahoma is
understand.
one of the most lenient. Oop, I'm so sorry.
You good?
Oklahoma is one of the most lenient, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We are fat though, too.
I was about to
Don't
say.
get me wrong. Like I'm not saying we're like fucking tiny as fuck, you know what I mean? But
We're like
we're lenient as fuck. There's a shit ton of dispensaries around, like
Way too
busy,
many.
way too many. You know
To
what
be
I mean?
honest.
And when I say that, I mean like within the industry. I'm talking about the people who are like actually in the industry. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like having a dispensary or whatever, like doesn't necessarily put you into the industry. I feel like, you feel me? And that's just my own opinion on the shit. So
If
I'm
you're
like,
a grower, it does.
yeah,
Because you're the fucking foundation.
You're the one who fucking
base.
provides.
Yeah.
You are Papa.
Nah, bro, I feel that. It's crazy though, cause, you know, just the expansion of the possibilities of growth and jobs and everything, but people are still like slow to it, almost.
It's real slow, bro.
You know?
Kinda.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people.
It's
like,
slowed down a lot. It was quick at one point, bro.
Yeah.
It was a little bit faster than this, but right now it's like slowed down a lot.
Yeah, the market definitely has slowed, taken a
Bro,
down pivot.
I remember when I first started, and it was pre-COVID, and we were making like $60 in tips and shit, bro.
Yeah,
Each,
bro.
bro.
It was crazy.
It was nuts. People would hand you $20, bro.
Yeah, they were doing right. But what do y'all think it's because of the unemployment stopped and shit?
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. Because, like, I think a lot of people, when they were getting that, they also felt guilty about it. So they would do, like, tipping extra. And not necessarily always feeling guilty, but sometimes it'd be like, they just felt like they had it like that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they never had it like that, bro. Just because you had it didn't mean you had it like that. The government was fucking giving it to you like that.
And taking it back.
Right.
Yeah.
But taking it back. Eventually they're getting it back, so don't.
On top of that, you got all of the fucking down steep from fucking the ripples that was happening from last year, from COVID hitting and everybody stopping working and shit. And then you got motherfuckers out here that don't want to work for some bullshit ass company that's not gonna pay them right and treat them like fucking trash, bro.
Facts.
You know, like
And unfortunately, it seems like now is a time when most employers are treating their employees like trash. And it's like now should be the time where you're salvaging all of those relationships.
Yep.
And trying to make sure that they stay connected the entire time.
definitely, yeah. Networking and connection is everything right now for sure.
Facts.
If you ain't doing that, you might be sleeping on your pimp.
One thing I wanted to talk about, bro, we haven't touched on it necessarily for like since like episode 3, bro. We had Charlie on. I want to know how we've developed over time with our mental health. I want to know kind of like our progressions, our digressions. You know what I mean? I want to hear from you, Twan, because you've taken a big leap since we started this shit. There's been a lot more on your plate. See, a lot of shit on your plate. I want to hear from you too. I'll chime in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, we could definitely share that because we have progressed in some aspects, and we've all digressed in a couple aspects too.
Right.
So I think it's always great to have that conversation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
it's
be able to not necessarily even just like tell a story or nothing to nobody because people are listening and, you know, they don't necessarily like, I mean, they probably want to hear a story, you know what I mean? But teach them too, you know what I mean? Because we've all kind of like had our issues, you feel me? Like every single one of us has had a couple issues and shit, and that we were able to sit down and actually like pinpoint and progress from that, or sit down and fucking fall asleep, bro.
Yeah. It's been a hard, easy and hard transition, I think, from then. But
You took on more at work. You've been taking on a whole hell of a lot more at work.
yeah, bro.
Which that's a lot of people since fucking COVID, bro, have been taking on a lot more shit at wherever. At work, at fucking anywhere, you feel me? So it's like, I don't even know, bro. It's tough.
Yeah, bro. My bad.
No, you're good,
Little
bro.
allergy. Nah, it's crazy because the amount of work and shit that I've had to, not necessarily had to, but that I've challenged myself to accept and to create, you know, and to uphold and to master,
Yeah.
has been tenfold what I used to do,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so, along the path, there have been, you know, life instances I don't really, you know, I can't really talk about here, but
No, definitely. That's
where
personal, bro.
I just need, you know, I needed more awareness and attention to where I was at that time, you know, and I didn't do that. And instead I've had all this going on.
Mhm.
So I haven't been able to, like, almost, in a sense, right my wrongs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
And it's hard when you are on a up and rising, so to speak, of that growth and all those responsibilities and stuff, and still having to try to deal with your trauma and deal with your, you know, past and all those things like that. So for me, I've been really focusing in on my loved ones.
Yep.
You know, if I have, for who I have, you know, saying, because some people don't have loved ones, like they don't have anybody in their life to talk to or to vent to or to, you know, express their feelings to or anything like that, like how we're doing now. So it's important to confide in your loved ones, you know, and sometimes when you do, you have more of a awareness or a, I guess you would say, understanding and of yourself, because you're able to, like, speak them out instead of keeping them in.
Mhm.
Just be careful who you're, like, talking to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because
People take advantage of that vulnerability, man.
yeah, exactly. And then what I meant is the people that are your loved ones, those are the ones that you're gonna be, like, for sure, you know, talking to every day, like y'all on a different level type shit, you know?
Yeah.
And if you have those people in your life, just make sure you're, like, not necessarily filling your life up with bullshit or people that aren't those people, you know, that are, I don't want to say people are distractions, you know, because everybody is genuine in their own way, but not necessarily to you,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. Because not everybody, you know, gravitates to everybody. And when you're a person who is very cognizant of that, you make sure that you're, you know, giving love to everybody that's around and everything, but you only say certain things to certain people, you know. It's not you're keeping things from people or you're not telling the truth. It's just that things don't need to be said to everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, bro.
Because some things
Not
just
everybody
need
need
to
to
be
know
dealt
your
with.
business, bro.
Right. Dealt with on your own.
When everybody know your business, it's almost like you can't have a life.
Right.
It's almost not your life at that point. You feel me?
Yeah. And even when you're confiding in the loved ones, you know, sometimes you just have to prepare that space when you're talking, because those loved ones might not be ready for the information that you're talking about or anything like that. So you always got to make sure to prepare the space for conversation. And then also, it's been helping me, you know, doing things that I love or that I like to do more and more. Trying to implement that as much as I can throughout my days, if I can. But I know for me, every time I do, like, some yoga or some meditation, or I get to finally work on my shit, you know, my music, play a guitar, read a book, some interesting, like, intrinsic ass. I have this book at my house. It's crazy, bro. It's pretty much, it's called The Doors of Perception. Not The Doors of Perception, excuse me. I want that book, Aldous Huxley. But it basically just talks about, like, your mind and consciousness, and it's like a anthology, if you will, of a bunch of different editorials of, like, writers and different people with stories and shit, and are very, very intriguing and shit. But, you know, just feeding your mind things that help with what you like to do, you know, or what you think is beneficial to you.
That's what I've been doing a little bit more recently. The things that I used to love that I got, like, out of touch with, bro.
Right.
Trying to, like, get back in touch with.
It's hard when you're, like, back trying to trace it back to,
bro,
with
because
all that work and shit, you
because
know?
it's like now it's like, damn, bro, I really don't be having time, you know. And
Exactly.
it's like if I'm not, like, working, bro, I'll be at home, bro. You know what I mean? Because I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand, like, going out, doing all of that extra. But that's nothing that I love, you feel me? But I'm like, now, if I'm coming home, I'm like, bro, I want to go hoop. Bro, I want to be outside, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for whatever reason, bro, here recently, like, last month and a half, bro, I just been feeling like a fucking... Every time I go outside, bro, man, I feel like a fucking kid.
I feel
For
that.
real.
It's honestly.
C told me this shit earlier, and I was like, that couldn't be more real in my life right now, bro.
Use that fucking shit, bro. Cause
for real, bro.
that
It's just
feeling
like, it's free. It feels
dope.
a little bit free, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Outside of all the other shit that's going on, you see progressions that are actually like happening around you. Because like for me personally, bro, a lot of shit's about to kind of change.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And I see my progressions. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when I'm seeing my progressions, all that's bringing is like my mind. And that's what you talking about, like feeding your mind, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's feeding me. You
Yep.
feel me? Because the one things that make me happy are progressions in life. You feel me?
Right.
And it's like when you don't really have much and you start getting a little bit and a little bit and you got a little bit. And now you got some.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're past some and you got more. You know what I mean? Then you're like, oh, you know what I mean? You don't know what to do with it. But it feeds your mind, bro. And it helps a lot. That's what's been helping me a lot.
Yeah, it helps with your soul too, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, if you believe you have one.
Bro, I definitely,
But-
I do personally.
Right. And for people out there who don't even, you know,
Yeah.
just besides your soul, you know, it feeds what's you, you know. So whatever you think is you.
I was looking up that it was Stressed Out by fucking who's that by 21 Pilots.
Oh yeah, stressed out.
And he said, what is it? It's right here. Hang on.
When the mama say.
Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd
Yeah.
make a candle out of it. I probably only sell one.
Yeah.
And
Damn.
it'd be to his brother.
Right.
He had the same nose, homegrown, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
He
I'm
kills
like,
it.
Shit, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's real, dude. Like, nobody's going to appreciate the same smells of your childhood as you are.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it winds up where a certain smell will be like, a certain smell will be the same as you to me.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's usually if the people are from the same place.
Yeah.
Region.
Your
That's
like
what I'm
background
saying.
and your
'Cause
upcoming.
mountain air does something weird to me.
You grew up in like that cold air. I grew up in some cold air a little bit. So it's fucking.
I grew up here in
Because
Texas.
people jones me all the time because they're like, you're cold. How are you from Alaska? It's like, but it's not like that. I'll be cold there too. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it holds different kind of cold, and you dress different, and you prepare for it different. And there's fucking shit to do when it's cold. There's actual snow,
Yeah. Right.
feet of snow,
Not a little tease.
not some fucking frost and ice.
Yeah. The ice is fucking.
hate ice,
the
dude.
shit around here. that
Especially
happens.
here, bro. You remember 2000? Was it 2007? 2007, bro. All the fucking power out for a week and a half, bro. No fucking heat, no TV, no not shit, bro. I'm fucking. Well, how am I? I'm 10 years old, bro. I'm 10 years old, bro. You're 10.
Yeah.
All the power was gone, bro.
That
And I'm
shit
sitting
is
here, we was
tough.
sitting out there, bro, with candles, bro. My mama was reading us books and shit. I'm like, fuck these books.
Bro, did you
Ain't
not?
got no phone, nothing.
Did you not lose power like recently, like the last 3 years or something?
I haven't really been without it like that.
Bro,
I was
the
without
last-
it. I was without it at my previous crib for like 4 days because I got a generator.
Bro,
There
the
was-
last fucking ice storms that hit real bad. I think it was like 2, maybe 3 years ago. I can't remember specifically. It was 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But bro,
Maybe even a little
those
bit less.
motherfuckers. My shit was out, bro, for a week. Luckily, by
There
the
was a lot of
grace
people that had
of the people that were next to us, fucking, bro, big shout out to them. They came in so clutch. Okay, so this lady, she is like the best. She's like a reincarnation of a fucking angel. All right? Literally baked us homemade pies, bread, fucking soup. Like I'm talking on deck, like enough to feed 5 people, bro. You know, and all the shit, all the goods, all of it, water, whatever the fuck. They gave us their heater, like big ass fucking like propane tank heater and shit. They kept us right, bro.
That's clutches.
I've never in my life had a fucking neighbor like that. I probably never will. You know what I'm saying? It's rare, bro. Very rare that people are like that. Especially in those times, you know?
Generosity is
because
fucking rare.
People
It's hard to find.
are fucking selfish, bro. Especially in those times, like when you're fucking, oh, this is crisis mode, you know? I gotta fucking save everything to myself. Buy
Not
all
like
the
those-
toilet paper.
like I was
Literally
telling you,
all the toilet paper.
People be angry nowadays. People be angry as fuck. They don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about me.
There are the random ones though.
They don't give a fuck about nobody. There are them rare ones. I ain't gonna say random. They not random. There's a purpose, bro.
No, I mean, it's definitely
I'm
happened.
one of them
They're
dudes, but I
there
feel like
for
there's
a reason.
I feel like there's a purpose. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
Damn, got the fucking city going on in the background. Y'all know what time it is.
welcome to my hood.
But yeah,
Got the city going on.
Yeah.
That's dope.
but yeah, Kylo, what about you, bro? What have been some of your trials and tribulations? How's your mental?
Bro,
How you feeling?
honestly, dude, like I was saying, bro, I've taken a step back to see my progressions. For a little bit, bro, I was struggling. I was in a deep spot. I couldn't figure out why the fuck certain shit was happening to me, and felt like it was only me that was happening to. And it was like, I just kept asking myself the same question, like, why me in this situation, or whatever the fuck. It doesn't even have to be any situation. I mean, whatever. Just I couldn't understand it, bro. Everything was going bad, and I had to take a step back, bro, and like really analyze everything that's kind of like happening around me. See my progressions, you know what I mean, and really sit down and understand and recognize the things that I'm truly grateful for. You know what I mean, like the things that, you know, I do have and can be happy about, and do make my day-to-day life a whole hell of a lot smoother and shit like that. So I've been on some shit like that, bro, trying to create positivity from like thin air almost. You feel me?
It's hard, but it's key.
Because like 98% of my mind, and the mind can do a lot of fucking dumb shit to you, but this is just how I feel. 98% of my mind is negative energy, and I just hate it, bro. You know what I mean? The 2% of that positivity is really trying to fight back, and it's really fighting back, and I'm coming. You know what I mean? Like, I'm coming to my fucking senses and getting the shit together, so it feels good, bro. It's like a full, fresh breath of air.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like that shit.
Yeah, that
I've been feeling
positivity
good, bro.
is fucking key to keeping your shit, you know, right.
One thing I always struggle with, bro, is like being uncomfortable talking to people about certain things, and I'm like, you know, thinking or fucking going through and shit. I'm like, circle small, really. You know what I mean? So
Keep it that way though.
always, bro. You know,
Yeah.
the immediate circle is small.
Right,
You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, sure. You know what I mean? A lot of people know me, sure. A lot of people know you, sure. Circle's still small. The people that are important are right around me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
At
So
the end
it's
of the
like,
day, who's really fucking gonna help you out, bro?
yeah, bro, and
If you're fucking bleeding
it's all
on
love.
the
It's
side
all
of the
love.
road,
Don't get me wrong. I love all the
yeah,
support
facts.
and everything.
I don't
like
I don't
that,
expect anything from anybody's presence.
Facts, bro.
But
Yeah.
the real ones shine through when you're fucking bleeding on the sidewalk, or you know, backs against the wall, and you know all that shit.
Facts, bro. So realizing that, bro, you know, and not being afraid to really open up anymore. You gotta let that shit out, bro. You really gotta let that shit out. And when you let it out, it's almost like weight gets lifted off of you, bro.
Oh yeah.
Fucking, again, it's like your mind can take a breath too.
Yeah, I was about to say that shit is definitely the not a reset, but it's just a refresh.
Yeah.
You know.
Always best, bro. And trying to sit down and really just breathe a little bit more. When I'm breathing, do that same shit. Find those things that I'm grateful for. Find the things that make me happy. You know what I mean?
It's hard.
It is.
Whenever
it is
it's, you know, like you're saying, your mentality is covered by all that negativity, you know? But for people that are out there, or for you, or, you know, people that are just negative oriented, that right there is one of the hardest things to overcome when you're talking to people who are just, oh, blah, 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 you know, they're all fucking happy and whatever the fuck. I'm like that sometimes, but I'm not like that all the time. And then when I'm not, people kind of like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I'm just normal. You know? I'm not actually on a ecstatic kind of vibration right now. I'm just kind of me, you know, here. Maybe
That's
I'm on a
one thing,
low
bro.
vibration,
It's
so to
almost
speak,
funny.
day.
Like, people can't mind their business sometimes, bro. I'm like, sheesh, bro.
Yep. Yeah, they all perceptive of you,
Yeah,
but
for
ain't trying to talk anything about their shit.
Not
But
at all.
whenever you have that, you know, that kind of, I'd say presence in your mind. The best thing to do they say to get out of it is to think what is it? Like neutral thoughts. So not necessarily like bad things, not necessarily great or good things, just you know what, I'm be all right, you know?
Mhm.
I'm going to be okay.
Hell yeah.
And then, you know, you kind of use that middle ground to kind of see and get yourself in that middle state more. That way you can be there more, and that way you can start to have those positive thoughts kind of drip in or, you know, overtake more than the negative.
Mhm.
It's hard. It's a fucking... It's just like practicing
time,
yoga
or
but breathing or anything, you know?
Yeah.
But
gonna get there for sure,
if
bro.
you get it down, you can fucking do it. It's hard. Because that's where I came from. I was always negative, fucking angry all the time, bro. Just... It was bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm so glad that I've, like... I was a caterpillar and I turned into, like, a butterfly, so to speak. And I'm not, like, fully there yet. I'm not, like, fully out of the cocoon.
Yeah.
But I'm, like, pretty much out. And my, like, wings are just about to, like, fucking go out so I can
spread
fly. You know?
Shit?
Yeah.
I feel you,
That's
bro.
how I feel.
Grab that air.
It's gonna be dope.
But what about you, C, bro?
Yeah. What about you, C?
Now the big guy
What's
talks.
the question?
How you been handling your...
How's your mental,
So
bro?
since episode 3, which is the last time that we really touched on it and everybody kind of got to say so, but how have you been able to kind of like progress? What are your trials and tribulations looking like? What's up, bro?
Dude, I struggle as fuck. I saw the struggle bus yesterday and I was like, there's my ride. That's the whip. But no, I take on way more than I should, dude. That's my downfall, and I still do it every fucking day. But I'm trying to, like, the other day, dude, I came home from work, because I work, like, you know, early, and then I leave. And I took a nap at 2, bro. Forced myself to do that. It was lovely, bro. Then I stayed up until, like, midnight and working, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool because I treated myself, but I still work I'm not ever going to be able to change that work ethic, bro. That's the reality. It's just I've also got to just learn to treat myself in there somewhere. Mm-hmm. And the nap was not a good example, but sometimes it's like...
Well, it is.
A nap is a good example, yeah. It's just like... But sometimes it's a form of things.
Gotta pay you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta pay you.
I was about to say, you gotta take time for you, bro, and relax your mind and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. We
And
talked about that last episode, too, bro.
Which... I actually pulled out some canvas. I think I'm gonna start painting here in a day or two. Which, speaking of, I got something coming. I'm just waiting on a motherfucker to pull up right now. That's why I've been so out of it. I've been trying to wait, but y'all are gonna like what I got, bro.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, bro, I think I'm just trying to like learn to slow down a little bit while not like losing my pace necessarily, if that would make any sense.
Yep.
Because people admire what I'm doing, so I'm doing something right. It's just a matter of finding the balance to be able to make that smooth. And lately, you know, I went through it the other day, dude. I went through it tough, but I'm back.
Yeah, there's gonna be ups and downs to this shit.
Yeah, facts.
That's what people don't like to... They do like to see, and they also don't at the same time. It's like when people are... When you're not super famous, so to speak, or anything like that, like Kylie Jenner or whoever the fuck is out there that all these people are paying attention to, you have to do anything and everything and they're paying attention to it, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not that status, people only want to see the good shit, or they only want to see the bad shit. You know? They never want to see, like, all of it, you know?
It's weird.
Yeah, people are kind of weird with that, but...
That's how the media plays, too, though.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, they kind of are trained, you know?
We're all trained that way.
We're all trained.
All in a sense.
It's just like break our training.
This is like the fair the other day. I seen this video. This motherfucker showed me this video of them fighting on that shit. I was like, of course I would see only some bad shit about the fair. I haven't seen not one pic on my IG about the fair, bro.
Right.
And he showed me this video, and it's of them getting fucking yoinked, bro. Just fucking beating each other up. I'm sitting here like,
it was awesome.
Of course I would see only some bad shit.
Oh, you want to see it again, bro? I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. That's what I was thinking about the other day, too, is the fact that bad information or misinformation even spreads twice as quick than fucking real truth or good, solid content.
That's that shit, bro. That telephone shit.
Yep.
I swear, bro. And that's why it's so hard to tell people anything because
especially bad
one
shit.
pair of lips goes to so many motherfucking ears, bro. I promise. It's tough, bro, because people talk, bro, and can't mind their business. And as soon as they got any bit of your business, they on to the next person. Hey, I got some of so-and-so's business. You want to hear about it?
But also, it's like I'm guilty.
Big
I'm
time,
guilty,
bro.
Because I'm guilty of that shit, bro. But I think we all are, honestly, at some point.
I
But I'm guilty.
I draw the line, bro.
I mean, at some point, though, you had to have done it. You know what I mean? And learned that lesson. That's all I'm saying. But what I'm guilty of is doing it to myself. Like, I'll fucking have something good going, and then I'll speak on it. And then I look back, and then I see fucking 5 people doing the same shit. And I'm like, what the fuck did I say something for? I should have just took that shit, curated it, you know, left that bitch in the incubator for a second, and then fucking watched and
formalized
shook.
Yeah. It happens, bro.
Watch a baby form.
Sometimes our processes, I feel like, of figuring shit out isn't the easiest. And figuring out maybe not to tell people certain shit, or figuring out tell them that, or figuring out that people will, you know, tell other people a bunch of other shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's just
Misinformation, and that's how misinformation gets
Yeah.
spread, because it's just a whole bunch of extra shit.
it's just fucking bullshit. And what I'm saying though about drawing the line is it happens naturally where you kind of talk about certain people maybe just because of it arises in information like in a group or whatever the fuck. But for me, like, I draw lines, you know, if it's in like their interpersonal life or like shit like that, you know, and it's not any of my business, bro. Like, it doesn't correlate to my realms, and even if it did, it's not like fucking with my realms. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck am I gonna spend any of my time or energy, which I have rarity of already, on that shit?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't get people who watch fucking drama shows and like all the bullshit all the time. I don't understand it.
And my time is borrowed.
My mind is so in the learning as much as I fucking can about cosmic energy and, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, just trying to get my mind on the elevated stance and knowledgeable stance and taking in information from the universe around me rather than, which that is part of it, you know, drama and all the other bullshit that comes with it, but I know how to filter it, you know, so I'm not bogged down by all that shit, and now I'm here and just all day, like, fuck that, bro. I want to talk about some real shit. Why the fucking sky is blue, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, you know, just
why it's fucking blue when as soon as you get out there, it's fucking black.
Well, did you know that the sun is green, technically?
Bro.
Our eyes, it's the wavelength, the light wavelengths that come off the sun are technically green.
Well, that's crazy. They got pictures
That's
of that
why
shit and it's fucking red.
They say the grass reflects in our eyes green.
Because of the rays of the sun.
And it's chlorophyll. That's why chlorophyll turns green. It's crazy as fuck, bro. But for some reason, our eyes perceive the light that comes into our atmosphere as like whatever the fuck the brightness that we see, yellow or whatever. You know? Very strange. I have to like look that up again, but I learned it a long time ago.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, but it's
I ain't
just,
never heard that take never, not ever.
exactly. And that
now
shit
I'm
is
over
out
here, my
there.
mind is shook, bro.
That shit is out there.
I'm
for
looking
us
at
to
trees,
know.
they green.
That shit is out there
I'm
for
looking
us
at
to know,
vines,
bro.
they green.
And it's for us to find out and to figure out and to curate into other
Sound
ideas
real.
on how to fucking figure out this universe, bro, and how to figure out, I don't know, like ending fucking world hunger. I don't know, just whatever the fuck that comes from.
You think the universe speak to you, bro?
I mean, yeah, all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But it just is.
How do you know?
Different in
Help me.
different days?
Teach me, bro.
I don't know. I
'Cause-
don't. Everybody's different, bro. Because literally, like,
I
you
always
can be
just-
Haitian and fucking have all of that voodoo shit, you know, in your past and all of your upbringing and, you know, all that in Louisiana. And
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. It doesn't hit me or come to me in those ways, but that might be a way of perceiving our universe and reality that I'm unaware of.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not sitting here and being like,
But-
I'm about to jump into voodoo
See,
and fuck all that
no,
shit.
no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I do have this sense, bro, that like you meet certain people for a reason. There's a reason for you
Right.
here. You have a purpose. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna go until your purpose is fulfilled. You know what I mean?
Or you go and then you come back until your purpose is fulfilled.
Yeah.
Maybe.
See, there's so many theories, bro, and I don't know necessarily what all the fuck I believe in.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking lost, bro. I don't know. Oh my God, you guys have no idea what this motherfucker just walked in the building
That's
with.
cool. Shout out Smiles, bro.
We're gonna have to go live. We're gonna have to show you guys that eventually.
Dope.
That's dope. It's crazy. When you
Piece
guys
of
hear
artwork.
about this, you probably will have already seen it. Because when we're done with this episode, we're probably gonna be on live showing you. Haha, I'm speaking it into the universe like we was just talking
Right.
about. See, I just been trying to speak things into the universe,
That's
bro.
what you have to
and
do.
one thing that's actually been crazy is the shit's been happening.
90% of your reality is your attitude.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. I just been speaking this shit into existence, bro.
Yeah, that's what you have to do, bro. I mean, look at people that are sitting there meditating on fucking ends on hours, sitting there saying the same thing
Every day.
over and over. It's their mantra. That's why they have those. They're trying to speak that shit into existence around them, you know, literally, physically all around them. And there's something that is crazy about that, the power of word. If you have a thought, right, it usually comes in rapid, you know, flashes or whatever.
And then hella variation.
Yeah, but if you peel back all that and you're trying to go to the source of thought, you know, where do my thoughts come from, you know, and you're in that deep meditation shit, you start to get these answers, you know.
Yeah.
But
I need to get into meditation. I haven't really necessarily looked into it. I've
It's
looked
hard,
at it
bro.
a couple times, but
it's a great mind challenge.
Yeah.
You can't challenge your mind more than, you know, by doing these exercises and steps, you know.
yeah.
But it every time you have a thought, that thought can either be captured and put into your intent. The power of intent is the catalyst to creation. So if you have all of these thoughts and all of this, you know, source, wherever it comes from, you know, you're tapping in, you got it. You have that, but where's your intention? If you don't have the intention of whatever you're tapping into to put out into this universe or this reality, then you won't get it. You know, it won't come. Maybe it might, but it's like a random
It'll
chance.
never be something that you ever
know what I'm
understand.
saying? Exactly. So you have to use that power of intent to formalize your thoughts. And then once you have that intent, speak that shit.
Yep.
Once you speak it, that starts to create the fucking, I don't know, energy waves or metaphysical tweaks around you to
The
where
vibrations,
you,
bro.
whatever it is, bro,
Some shit.
to fucking start literally making that shit happen. And it might not be now, it might be 10 years. It's what you're saying might not happen how you think it'll happen. It might happen in ways that you can't even notice it yet. You know?
And it might happen in the form of fucking surprises for the rest of your fucking life, man. Little shits. That's one thing I was saying, bro. Find the things that I'm grateful for, bro. It could be the smallest of fucking things, bro.
Yep.
It could be the fact, bro, you have fucking shoes on today. Oh my God, you
Yep.
woke up today, you was breathing, bro. You was able to blink today. You know what I mean?
You
You
got
was able to
arms.
take air through your lungs, you know what I mean?
Right.
You're able to feel something. You're able to see. Feel me? Small things that you really have to sit back and be grateful for, because, bro, not everybody is going to have all fucking shits.
All of those.
All of the things,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, we're blessed, bro.
yeah, honestly,
And
bro.
using that,
And one thing, I'm going to bring this up, bro. I saw this the other day. This, I don't even like to, I just feel like they're not homeless, but the less fortunate, you know what I mean? I don't know how else to put it, bro. He was in this interview, you know, and he's like, well, what else am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? I don't have a phone for them to call me back, and whenever I go in there, I don't have an appearance for me to have the job. You know what I mean?
I
So
don't have an address.
they don't have an address, and they're gonna look at me. They're gonna be like, okay, well, we're gonna give you a call back. Well, how are they gonna give me a call back? I don't have a phone. You know what I mean? And he's sitting here he's like, man, I see everybody else going home at 5 o'clock, 5:30 on the daily and shit, and I just wish I could go home.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That hit me, bro, because I honestly, and I'm going to be honest, bro. I used to be that guy to be like, bro, why you can't just get out here and get a job?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now I look back on that old me and I'm like, you're a fucking dick.
Yeah, it's not easy, bro.
And it's really not, bro. Like,
it's not set up for them to be able to do so. Society is set up for you to fail. That is fucking from the jump. If you're not paying attention to that shit while you're in school or while you coming out of your mom's fucking pussy, you better be ready, bro.
I'm so happy that like mentally I've progressed in that aspect of things. You know what I mean? Just being grateful for the smallest of shits. You know what I mean?
Have an understanding for this shit out the womb, bitch.
Or out the fucking tummy, wherever you came from. Shit.
C-section with knowledge, bro. I'm with that knowledge.
C-section with education.
Yeah, I mean, nah, but for real, that shit is important, man.
Yeah, for real, dude. But yeah, bro, that's just something I had to touch on, bro. I just was like, damn, dude, I'm in that aspect of things, bro. Like being grateful and understanding what I have is a whole hell, maybe a whole hell of a lot more than somebody else. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. My plate might be like a full size. You know what I mean? Like dinnerware plate. You feel me? Somebody else's plate might be a fucking small ass little toy plate, bro. You know what I mean? And that's just like little examples to kind of like give perspective, I guess.
Or they might not even have a fucking plate.
Yeah,
they might have to gobble that shit off the fucking ground,
bro. Might have to use a fucking goddamn turf, and that's tough too. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, just everybody really.
But what you're saying about that though is really important. You know, I think we should, you know, come together on some type of way to integrate. You know, not necessarily reintegration, but just people that are needing those steps to be taken, like. Mm-hmm. Maybe getting them in contact with organizations that can do that, you know, or just whatever we can find, because that shit is basically how it's set up, and then that's how they're kept out here, and that's how they stay on these fucking corners besides their drug and addiction problems, you know. Mm-hmm. But
if they have any,
I was about to say it, but if they have any, or if they do have them, it more than likely is a causation of their environment and their situation and shit. If they had a fucking home to go to, who knows? Maybe they'd be doing the same amount of medicating and all that other shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. But regardless, having that, like, you know, oh, I can actually go somewhere and get a trim and get a cut and look like I actually showered, and then maybe use a certain facility as their address to where I'm like, I can get contacted here, or you can send mail or some shit, you know, where people can get a hold of them and start getting back, because it's hard as fuck to get a job if you don't have your ID, if you don't have fucking basically a few of those things.
Essentials,
crazy, bro.
Which people nowadays consider those essentials and shit. Which essentially they fucking are, because obviously can't do shit without them.
Man,
which is fucking stupid as fuck. Because what happens when all this shit stops fucking working? Mm-hmm. Then fucking what? Then what do we do? That's a big question.
So we gotta figure it out, y'all.
What happens if there's a fucking ultimate blackout? Fuck it.
Bro.
What happens then?
We're fucked. That's what happens.
Everybody's gonna be looking at one another like, well, motherfucker, you better get on that goddamn little treadmill shit, and you better start fucking running for some damn energy. That's what you better fucking do. You better get out here, you better put up them little solar panels, and you better be grateful for the little 30 hours that you get a week. Motherfucker.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get some solar panels and more shit going, bro.
Something, bro. Gotta be more motherfucking aware of the shit that's actually fucking happening,
bro. Nikola Tesla unlocked all of the free energy from the universe for free for us, and they took away this nigga's patent, bro. He patented this shit. Then he died. Excuse me. Maybe they killed him.
I don't fucking know. Right.
Yeah.
And then they took away his patent for this technology, and then started using it for other shit, so they can contain the fucking control on it. Bro, there's this dude that he built his own self-generating roadster car with like his own self-generating engine. Like, it could go forever. It didn't run on anything. It just could go forever. They took away his patent. Go look this shit up, bro. They're taking away all of these different patents and people that are inventing shit like this that we can self-sustain ourselves on. Why?
Because motherfucker gotta make a buck, bro.
Nah, bro. They want to keep us in control.
Yep, they do, bro.
They don't want us to be
We're an ant
able.
farm, bro.
They don't want us to be able to get out of the cataclysmic fucking downfall of society when it happens, when they can press the button, internet's gone, and the fucking all of this shit, you know?
I see this shit the other day, bro.
Let
They
you know, it's
zoomed
gonna end
out.
my career.
It zoomed all the way out on the whole entire motherfucking whatever you call it past the universe, bro. Zoomed all the way out and was like, what the fuck are we, bro? What the fuck are we,
The
bro?
known universe?
We are known as humans because somebody looked at us and was like, human. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because someone else called us that.
Because someone else was like,
yeah, bro. What a fucking, and then they were like,
human.
yeah, they're like, fucking, yeah,
They
there's
formed a
something.
word
And
that
then all these
fit
fucking
that.
words started coming, and all of this shit was just made and shit, and now we all believe it, bro.
Yeah, I think that's how it happened.
It's fucking nuts, bro. I don't know, I'm high, bro. It's just nuts, bro, to me, bro. It zoomed all the way out to this fat fucking grid, bro.
Well,
and I was like,
that
holy
grid-
shit.
that grid is the known observable universe right now. So it looked like a
Uh,
bunch
it
of like
was
clusters.
fucking, bro,
and
a
it was
bunch
pink.
of, it was like it zoomed out, bro, on one cluster, and then zoomed out on
Yeah.
another, and then zoomed out to like 60.
Yeah, there's a we're made of all of these super clusters of
And they'll, be
galaxies.
like, they'll
What?
say somebody created that, and they'll be like, and then you got motherfuckers like me, like, how the fuck do I ever get that good?
It's not even a matter, bro. We're just a
don't think-
part of the other organism thing, whatever the fuck this is, you know? Like, maybe we're just a fucking atom in another cell in a body, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
the
that's what-
body of the god
yeah.
of universe itself.
It's so
Who
nutty,
knows
bro.
what the
Thought.
fuck, bro?
Nothing but thought, bro.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
thought.
Ain't nothing but that.
But all we do know is all of the agreements that you make with other people while you're here is how you form your reality. So what you're saying, those agreements. There's this book called Four Agreements by Miguel Ortiz. You should look it up. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I have it if y'all want to read it. But it's very helpful with life and shit like this, and because you retrain yourself for these agreements instead of all of the world's agreements that they put onto you, you know, because when you come into this world, you're agreeing to everybody else's shit. You're not formalizing your own agreements to the universe and how you want to be, you know. So those four like basic ones can really help you out. It's really cool. But yeah,
That's nuts, bro.
Fucking neat.
It's just nutty,
it's
bro.
good shit.
Decent.
Another time.
It's fucking decent.
Oh man, that's fucking decent.
Damn, that's decent. There we go. We got the whole gang in there. Fuck, man.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
This has
for
been
real.
a good episode, man. Chopped it up. For real. I appreciate you, Tom.
Appreciate
Your
you, bro.
take. I appreciate you, CP.
I
Your take.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, y'all killed it.
Hey, all you listeners out there, from the bottom of our hearts,
We love
and
you.
the whole gang at LSAI,
For real.
we love you, man.
Hey, we got some shit coming though.
We do got some
Come.
Y'all need
fucking.
to stay tuned.
We got some shit coming.
You know, always
Damn.
stay tuned, but we got big shit coming.
Big shit.
Big shit coming.
All right, y'all.
Big shit dropping.
And some little shit coming too, actually.
Big shit. Little shit. Aye.
All the shits. We coming with all the shits.
So get
From
your diapers
Twan.
ready.
From Stony Man over here
The Stony Twan.
to the
Follow
big
me.
guy.
Really high C.
Really high
Check
C.
him out.
I see.
To Doinks. We love y'all,
Doinks
bro.
Daily. Peace out.
Just let's smoke about
We
it.
need that.
And we gonna catch you next time. Bang, 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 bang.